but typically my front leg is what they're shooting. So he hits his 1-1-2. I don't counter in any of the ways we work Tuesday, and he gets here to my leg. So we're going to work a couple counters from out here in the center. And then next week we're going to evolve to what happens when they get us to the wall or near the wall. So let's assume we're in kind of open real estate here. We have some options, right? First thing we're going to do is I'm going to grab both of his elbows here. I'm going to stomp and then kick through. Now, this is fun to hit with clay. It's not going to look as fun when you guys do it with someone your own size. But when I'm here, I'm pulling, and I'm not So I'm here. A lot of guys are going to be hugging the leg like this. So you're here. All I'm trying to do is stomp this leg down, and then through.
Excuse me.
Because what you can't let people do is touch your legs and it not hurt. The biggest thing with counter wrestling and MMA is shots have to be painful. They don't get to just touch my leg and it not, it's not free real estate. You get hit. So when I'm here, boom, he drives in. I'm stomping that foot almost like I'm trying to drive my foot stomp him. Boom. And then I'm turning and I'm trying to drive this arm through to his chest, pulling this elbow through and hipping into him. So you're hitting this as not only are we countering, I'm throwing your ass. Now, I wrestle, so I'm gonna stay on top there. We're gonna have some fun and I'm gonna smish you. If you're not in the smish business, stand the fuck back up. You throw them, you let go, and you go, hey, fuck you. You let it happen. So we're here, play drives in, boom, I don't like that. I'll start kind of countering with my ankles. I don't like what's happening. Bop, bop. Now, I'm bracing and stopping myself from crushing clay. Because I'm at pounds right now, and I don't want to break him currently. But when I'm doing this, I'm landing with my arms locked. My ribs are crushing. This should hurt. Because then if I stand up, Clay's got to think twice about grabbing that leg again. It's like, yeah, you can grab it, but get fucked, stay fucked. You can do it if you want, but I'm going to hurt you for it. And that's got to be the thesis statement of stopping wrestling. So we're here. I don't like that. I'm countering, keeping my balance here. I stomp through. And if you don't like wrestling, you then let him roll through. And you say, you either wreck or back off of him completely. Questions on this?
So where are you grabbing at that elbow?
So when I'm here, I'm cupping. Where his head is, I'm grabbing just kind of that tricep grip here. This hand, I'm more reaching for his chest. I'm not trying to really, I'm overhooking, but it's an overhook to the chest here. This is more into his chest here.
So there's no whiz.
No, a little bit. Half-assed. I'm not deep whizzing to block the shot. I'm using it to drive his chest up. Because that chest up is what allows the kick through. And that's what allows it to look great. That's why their feet go. It's because their hips are out of place. It's not because this is some cool or hard throw to hit. If you hit this right, people's feet just fly. If your timing sucks at this, it still looks cool. Yeah, when I'm kicking through this, I'm here, and I'm blocking, almost like I'm trying to back kick. Make sense? Drill her out. 1, 2, pop, aggressive, we're getting after this, you don't get to touch me type shit. So when we're here, right, Clay comes in, boom. Let's say that I go for this and it's just not working. I can't, he's keeping that grip. A lot of guys aren't just gonna lose their grip. They're gonna attach, and they are holding on your leg for God and all this work, right? So all we're gonna do is, I'm gonna try to get my foot as to the mat as I can. Pop your hips. Boom. I pop my hips forward, and I'm shuffling his head to the outside. As that's happening, my outside hand comes to his hip. I sit.
I love that. That's my favorite move.
How's that
Switch.
feel? That felt good?
Felt great. Boom. I'm here. I'm trying. It's not working. All we're gonna do, I hips forward, head in, hand, and I'm looking for the inside of his knee here. As I hit this, I baseball slide outside of him and drive in. Ideal world, you land somewhere around his back. Not ideal world, you land in a scramble and either get away or get on top.
If they go for that double leg, like as soon as you do it, are you kind of
Still switching.
You still switch?
So whoop, you're here. Boom, I'm here.
Oh goddamn!
It's a momentum.
Yeah, this is a. So the reason this works, guys, is your arm ends up extended against the pressure of my hips. So what ends up happening is, as I go to sit here, his hand versus my hip, he has to let go, or it rips your fucking arm off. That's why this works.
This works on the cage too, huh?
Yes, so this is one I like on the cage, especially because if I have my hips against the wall, it's a very easy one to hip switch, and they're going to start driving you into that wall, which then allows you to hit it. So that's why I like this one. I like it in real estate, because if we can move with it, like a lot of guys will be driving in, bounce in. Like you can hit it and get going. You have more freedom without the cage in your way. Works just as well against the wall though. Questions on this? Hips, you switch the head, switch.
Where are you grabbing on the leg?
I'm reaching kind of low thigh. There. Easy piece of meat.
Flat piece.
But I'm reaching to that inside, not quite to the knee, not through the crotch, kind of low thigh.
You pushing the top of the head.
Yeah, when I'm here and he's in on this shot, couple options. One, cross his nose. Cross face, hurt his nose. I like to kind of almost dribble it like a basketball. Bop, bop. You know, like, I fucking never played that. In case y'all missed that.
Don't dribble with 2 hands.
But you get what I'm saying, like that kind of pass the ball against the defender type motion.
Yeah.
They do that.
Yeah, they do that.
Sports ball, I know what I'm talking about.
Sports ball.
Boom, I'm reaching here, and I'm sending this leg out, around. It's sports ball, I know references. LeBron?
The brand is the brand.
So I'm here, and out, or a lot of guys, like when they're here, if I'm here, all I'll do is I'll roll their nose. Here, into it. Okay? Shoulder out. 1, 2.
What?
I heard you won at your wrestling tournament this weekend.
Woo!
Good job.
I'm just doing what I do best.
Mr. Raider. Alright, so I'm here, and let's assume that Clay gets in on this shot, and for whatever reason, I can't get his head over and away from where I need it to be. I have 2 options. Option 1, I'm just going to stuff his head over, and I'm going to step here.
Oh, God.
Now, 2 options. Aggressive and showy, practical and not showy. We all have our game, right? So he's here. I'm going to stuff the head down here, and I'm going to what's called a chest wrap. So I'm going palm to palm, and I'm driving my hands through his solar plexus while pinching my elbows. So I'm here, I step over, and I'm grabbing my hands and rolling them into his solar plexus. Now, option 1, I just scrawl, spin to win, and, you know. Ooh. Or option B, I'm here, I step over, here, and through. If you're a pro that's a neck crank, it's legal, so fuck them. You're never sure, like, don't look like you're neck cranking the neck, but, like, you're hitting it as a throw. So all you're looking to do here is once you cover, you step your hips in here, and as you go, you throw over one shoulder, roll. Now, if you can neck crank, just sit up, break his neck. If you can't,
I would suggest trying to put your head in that guillotine, because if not, just in the chest and force.
boom, then you can strike, you're in mount. So, depending on how roly-poly you are, how tired he is, you know, the variety of options, you may just sprawl out, hit him a couple times, get away. That's the practical, safe answer. If we're down 2 rounds to 1, you know, mid-third, I gotta do something. throw and go, hope for the best. You know, sometimes you gotta hit shit. So, questions on this one? The biggest detail is when I'm here, I'm driving my thumbs, I'm curling him as I drive my hips up for this throw. So I'm here, I'm driving my hands and my head. That then allows me to hit and throw. Here, bop.
Will you do the first one again?
Yes.
She's trying to torture you, bro.
No, the first one, not this one.
So I'm here. Yeah. So regardless which one you're doing, I'm still stepping here. First one, just sprawl. Then you're here. Then you can spin around. You can
I mean, I'm not
stop.
gonna do
Pride rules.
it.
Just depends on what's going on. Questions? Fill her out. 1.